Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Independent candidate Ross Kerridge is set to become the next Lord Mayor of Newcastle. It comes after Labor incumbent Nuatali Nelms conceded defeat overnight following the weekend elections. It'll be several weeks before the Electoral Commission declares the results of the poll. However, Labor scrutineers believe there won't be enough votes in the preference allocation for Councillor Nelms to win the ballot. Elsewhere, independent Daniel Watton has claimed victory in Cessnock with a margin of almost 6% over incumbent Mayor Jay Sabal. The search continues for a worker who's believed to have fallen down a decommissioned mine shaft in the Hunter Valley. Emergency services were called to Dry Creek Road at Ellalong just before 1 yesterday afternoon. Police say specialised equipment is being used as part of the rescue operation. New data is being released this morning detailing ways in which the Hunters' hospitals will need to improve. Peter Hislop reports.
The state government says it's focused on keeping people out of the Hunters' emergency departments and diverting them to urgent care clinics instead. From April to June, nearly 800,000 people presented to EDs across the state, nearing record-breaking figures earlier this year. January to March data from the Bureau of Health Information shows only about 66% of all people in emergency departments were seen to on time, down from 72% in 2019. Last year, only 56% of adults at John Hunter Hospital were confident they were being involved in decision-making about their own health, down 9% from 2022. The new data comes following statewide strikes from the Nurses and Midwives Association, calling for a 15% pay rise, which the government says it can't afford.
The much-anticipated new intercity trains look set to be further delayed from hitting the tracks from Newcastle to Sydney. The Rail, Tram and Bus Union estimates only a small number of the new Marryung fleet of trains have so far been fitted with safety upgrades, despite plans to have them rolled out on Newcastle to Central Coast lines this month. The union says 6 trains have received the required safety upgrades at the Kangi Angi maintenance facility, but another 80 around the state are waiting to be refitted, pushing back the rollout to December. Plans to increase housing diversity in Lake Macquarie are now on display, with council encouraging residents to provide feedback, allowing dual occupancies in R3 medium-density residential zones and having terraces, townhouses and small apartment buildings in R2 low residential zones are part of the proposal. Integrated Planning Manager Wes Hayne says the state government is taking steps to address the housing crisis.
Late last year we had a letter from the New South Wales Minister for Planning and Public Spaces asking council to consider our policy settings with a view of providing or enabling more housing to be provided and more diverse, affordable housing to be provided.
Feedback is open until October 14 and can be made via council's website. A recruitment campaign is being launched today in a bid to attract more people to the police force in the Hunter Valley. It's one of 12 regional locations being targeted for the campaign. People applying for the force will be able to nominate where they would like to work as part of the program. It's hoped more people will sign up if they have certainty about where they'll be deployed once they graduate from the academy.
2NURFM Sport.
Knights centre Dane Gagai admits to having some mixed emotions after scooping the pool at the club's annual presentation ceremony last night. The 33-year-old picked up the Danny Baderis Medal, Players Player and Gladiator of the Year awards. He says while winning the awards is an honour, remaining in the race for the NRL Premiership would be even better.
It's obviously bittersweet. It's a nice individual achievement, but like I've always said, I play the sport to win comps and you do that as a team.
Fletcher Sharp was named Rookie of the Year. The Newcastle Jets have made it 1 from 2, picking up a 1-0 win over Wellington yesterday after losing last week's pre-season friendly to Sydney FC. Rookie striker Ben Gibson found the back of the net in the 15th minute to notch up his second goal in 2 games. And the Jets' women's side have signed promising defender Ava Piazza. The 19-year-old spent last season with Canberra United and was previously selected for Young Matilda's training camps. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 3, 4, 13, 15, 24, 26 and 33, and the supplementaries are 28, 31 and 36. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.